One of these days I'm going to have to learn to do camera cuts, but for now I'm doing this on a POS phone. Um, it doesn't have the front-facing mechanism thing to it, so I'm not able to see myself. You're probably just only filming my earlobe or something like that. Oh well, fuck it. Who cares? Anyways, welcome to Stephen Raymaker's secondary YouTube page. What is my secondary page? It's a vlogging site. Just some fat neck beard walking around ranting and raving talking about stupid shit. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, I want to make a disclaimer, and this is what this video is. It's just a disclaimer. You know how you read a book and it's got like chapters and stuff, and that's where the story is? Well, this is the beginning part of it. So, I don't want to technically make this episode 1. I'll have to edit that out if I can. This is technically not episode 1. This is a disclaimer. This is strictly meant to let everybody know what they're about to get themselves into. So, if you're on episode 54 or chapter 54 or whatever, and something is just off to you, you'll be redirected to this page. So, let's go ahead and cut the foreplay and go straight into it. Alright, here are the rules to my YouTube page, to this YouTube page. Number 1, this is my vlogging site. So, what I have to say is what I have to say. That's how I feel about it. You don't like it, tough shit. You can unsubscribe. You can do whatever you want. I just don't want people getting on there and trying to tell me to change my content or something just to suit them. I'm not PewDiePie, okay? I don't even think this is ever going to reach the success of PewDiePie. Okay, so this is my content, obviously, and I'm going to practice the freedom of speech, so whatever I have to say is whatever I feel like saying. With that comes, here's rule number 2. I'm also extremely open to criticism. If I get something wrong, or if I say something wrong, or if you just straight up just don't agree with me on something, you can drop it into my comment box and it'll be disputed. So, I'm very open to criticism. But this comes to rule number 3. I do not agree to reaction videos. Now, if you are to take one of my videos, splice it, edit it, cut it up, and then you critique it and add your own commentary to it, fine. But if you're these fucking guys like Blasphemous HD, Tyrone Magnus, CJ So Cool, and Jinx, actually I'm going to leave Jinx out of this one because he quit doing reaction videos. Good job, by the way. But if you're one of these guys and you're just going to sit there in the corner and just be like, oh, no. You have no permission. If you do, I will file a strike. Also, that's another thing. Don't fucking flag my videos. Unless I'm doing something actually inappropriate, don't fucking flag them. I've looked over the YouTube community guidelines, rules, and regulations and policies. I know my YouTube law, so please don't fucking cause a war on YouTube by flagging my videos. Rule number, I don't even, what were we, 4? We'll say 4. I'm probably on like rule 6 or something, but I will do little to 0% talking about wrestling. I will do my best not to talk about it. If you want to hear my opinions on anything wrestling related, you go to the other website. But on this one, you're not going to see any wrestling footage. You're not going to hear me talking about my backyard wrestling days. None of that. It's going to be on the other site. So, that doesn't mean I'll talk about it like every now and then. Like I'll bring up like an honorable mention. Like say like if I start off a video and you notice my nose is broken, I have to explain what happened. You know, oh, if you're wondering what. Speaking of which, I got that during training a couple days ago. Fucking hurt like hell. What is another rule that I had? Also, yeah, because it's my YouTube page, my opinions are going to change. That doesn't quite make me a hypocrite, because I know a lot of people like to pull out the hypocrite card on me. Allow me to explain. Now, when you have an opinion on something, that's because you had an idea behind it and you studied it and that became your opinion. However, if you find out new research about it, your opinions can change. Your mind can be changed. You know what I mean? So, if I say men with beards are disgusting, like it's not something I would do. There's too much bacteria in your beards, blah, 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 blah. But then like 3 months down the line, you see me rocking a full beard. And if I comment on it and say, well, a new study found that I was wrong, I don't want to see people in my fucking comment boxes going, but you said 3 months ago guys with beards were disgusting. No, don't fucking do that. I mean, you're open to do it, but I'm just going to correct your stupid ass. There's a difference. But if I'm straight up just being a hypocrite, and I'm just like, if I'm like, men who don't have beards are disgusting, and I don't have a beard, that's a hypocrite. Anyways, I'm pretty sure there was another rule that I had on here. If so, I'll just put it in the link below. So, before we start the first episode, I just want to say I want to give a special dedication to 4 YouTubers. There's a lot more that I like. There's a lot more that I've subscribed to. But for this YouTube page to be where it is, these 4 guys in particular are people that I want to give a special thanks to and a shout out to. I'll start with the people that I've known the least amount of time. We'll start off with TJ, the Amazing Atheist. I've only been following your videos for a couple of months. I knew who you were years ago, but I just didn't have an interest until now. And I actually started watching your videos, and I'm like, wow, I really like this guy. He and I have quite a bit in common. So, the Amazing Atheist, I want to give a shout out to you. Now, these 2 guys, I started following them about the same time. It's almost been a year now since I've followed them. But it's these 2 British YouTubers. They're 2 separate links, but I Hate Everything and Grade A Under A. You guys are awesome. I love your content. I love your videos. I really like what you guys have to say. So there's a shout out to you guys. And last but definitely not least, I want to give a shout out to Adam Buckley of Adosa Buckley. I've been following him since the summer of 2012, and I'm strongly believe I've seen every last one of his videos on YouTube. I haven't followed his other stuff like the nerd rants or whatever. Not yet, anyways. One of these days. But yeah, all 4 of you guys are very awesome. I love your content. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of YouTube pages out there that I like Watch Mojo or Good Mythical Morning or whatever. But it's you guys in particular that gave me the influence for this vlog. So there you go. This is the intro to all the episodes to come. So consider this episode 0. Alright, guys. I'm Stephen Rainmaker. Peace the fuck. No, wait, I can't use that. Sorry, DJ.